Hey, house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother 25 updates and spoilers. It's eviction day. Can you believe it? We are 1 week away from the finale, and if I haven't lost my mind already, it's coming soon. So, our house guest of the day is Deja Days 3795. Thank you so much for the support. We saw the tip that you left after the stream, so thank you so much. And if you guys want to be house guests of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. It's only $1 for a holla, and we really appreciate it. We're still going strong. Apparently, today is our YouTube channel's birthday. I don't know how old it is. It didn't say, which was kind of weird. But I think we're either 17 or 18, so like we're almost old enough to vote, possibly. Wild. But yeah, I can't believe it's been that long. So, before we get started, I also want to thank yesterday's super chatters because that's another fantastic way to support our channel. So, Jessica B, Wendy Will, Don MH302, Divine Inspirations, Vincent Campos, and Finding Lori. Thank you all so much for your super chats yesterday. Yay! Okay, so when we left off yesterday, Suri and Felicia, both up on the block, right? They were checking in with Matt, Jag, and Bowie about the votes this week. So, after telling both nominees that they were going to be staying all week, Jag and Bowie started switching things up and saying, well, the vote's up in the air. We're weighing our options. Now, we all know that Suri is going this week, right? It's a very sad day. But, I mean, it would have been sad either way because I don't want to see Felicia go either. But they are now saying, like, we don't know what we're going to do. I don't know. Matt is also saying, I don't know what Jag and Bowie are going to do. But he's telling, which again is a lie, but he's telling Suri and Felicia, oh, I'm pushing for you to stay. He's trying to lock in that jury vote. And guess what? It's working. I don't know if Suri and Felicia actually believe that Matt is being left in the dark about what's happening here, but they do seem to hate him less than Jag and Bowie. They do seem to be less bitter towards Matt. Like it's all, oh, poor Matt, poor this, poor that, He's just as guilty as the rest of them, but for some reason they don't see that. He's just like this innocent little lamb to them. But anyway, all of this uncertainty about this week's vote, or this fake uncertainty, is part of the trio's plan to try and throw Felicia off before tonight's HOH competition. They've named it Operation Pressure Cracker. We've talked about it throughout the week. It's dumb, but these three are terrified of Felicia potentially winning HOH or POV because that means one spot in the final three would be taken and one of them would have to go. So they want Felicia to be focused on campaigning instead of studying, right? They don't want her thinking she's staying and focusing on studying for the competition. They want her stressed. They want her not sleeping well. Boo! Hate it. Are they going to show any of this on the show? Because they haven't so far, and it's definitely a huge indication of their character. So I feel like they should show a little taste of this. But anyway, the plan is not really working because Suri and Felicia have compared notes and they have realized they are being told the same crap, right? A few days ago, they were both being told that they're staying, and now all of a sudden it's, we don't know what's happening with the votes, going back and forth. So they know it's BS. They have agreed that they are at peace with whatever happens. They're not going to campaign anymore or stress over the situation because they know whatever is being told to them is BS. However, all of these shenanigans from Matt, Jag, and Bowie are making two more potentially bitter jurors. It's like a game for them to try and make the jury as bitter as possible. That's what it feels like. Because it's like not only is there no effort being put forth for jury management, but it's like they're trying purposely to make it bad. Well, anyway, yesterday, the house guests were spending a lot of time studying, counting items around the house, and Jag and Matt were getting pretty nervous about this competition. First of all, Matt can't play, right? So that's stressing him out. But also, apparently, Bowie was getting a bunch of stuff wrong when they were studying. And Jag is like, well, I guess it's all going to be up to me then. I'm going to have to be the one to win HOH, make sure that Felicia doesn't win. And he's talking himself up like, I'm going to smoke Felicia in this competition. Okay, you're a 20-something-year-old man and she's a 63-year-old woman. Like, are you proud of yourself? But anyway, Suri and Felicia were also studying, mixed in with lots of reminiscing about past events from the season. They were talking through some what-if scenarios. What if we kept Hysom? What if we kept Corey? Corey probably could have beaten what's her name? Bowie in the double eviction HOH, and maybe things would have been a little bit different here. They were also talking about how they think the rest of the game will play out, and they definitely think that Bowie and Jag have a final 2 deal and that they're getting ready to cut Matt. They're not really sure if it's going to happen before or after they go after whoever stays between the two of them, but they feel like Matt is not getting to that final unless he gets there himself. Felicia feels bad for Matt because she says Jag is trying to make Matt feel super comfortable, but Jag is getting ready to cut Matt's ass. And Suri is like, well, Matt should have listened to us instead of his boy Jag. I mean, I have to agree. He had opportunities, to go against Jag, but he didn't want to do that. So, yeah. Suri and Felicia are hoping whichever one of them stays is going to be able to win some competitions, disrupt things, and get to the end. And Suri's been telling Felicia, look, if you can get to the final 2, you have my vote, of course. She will sway the jury in Felicia's favor. And I do think that Suri would be capable of locking in those votes for Felicia. They do not want to have to vote for Jag or Bowie to win in the end. But they're not as bitter towards Matt. So it seems like if Matt can get there, he's going to win. I don't want any of these people to win except for Felicia or Suri. But anyway, Suri and Felicia went to bed nice and early last night. So if Operation Pressure Cracker, remember they were all big talks about how they were going to keep Felicia up all night, bang pots and pans, keep talking to her so she can't go to sleep. Well, it didn't happen. All right. So, who was up last night nervousing? Jag and Matt. They were just like, oh, I hope we can win this HOH competition. Oh. All right. Anyway, today, more of the same. The trio still taking joy, it seems, in keeping things vague with I was going to say Suri and Felicia about this vote. Suri and Felicia are over it. They don't give a shit, right? They figure whatever happens, happens. Whoever of us goes. It is what it is. We know that Suri will be leaving tonight, and it's very sad. I'm sad to see her go. She was a lot of fun to watch this season. I will say there was a time in the middle there where I was just like, I've had enough. But that was mostly because of like the whole Jared thing and but after Jared was gone, I was fully back on board with Suri. It was amazing to watch her work and like go from one of the top targets to like nobody's even thinking about taking her out for a while. So it's going to be sad to see her go, but it was really awesome to get to see her in action on the live feeds, because when she's on Survivor, we only get to see a small amount of what she's doing each week. So this was a lot of fun. But Jag, Bowie, and Matt seem to think that tonight is going to be a double eviction. It is not, but they're getting super pumped about it because they're like, oh my God, if it's a double, like Felicia's really bad in doubles. She's not going to do well in the competition. It's not a double. But the next eviction will be on Sunday's episode. It is going to be a shortened eviction cycle for this next one, but we're not there yet. Tonight, we will get to see the HOH competition. Finally. So can't wait to see who wins that. I hope it's Felicia. Something tells me it's probably going to be a mental competition, but I don't know what exactly. You know what they haven't done yet? Let's see some what the bleep, right? We haven't seen that. That's always good for a laugh, right? People cursing. I love it. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. Hello.
Oh, hi.
I know it's a short one, but that's just how it is at this point in the season because there's not that much going on, right? But I want to thank.
Short stick.
We did. I want to thank today's super chatters because you're all amazing. So Mark Perjalo, thank you so much as always. Oh, Scott says hello icons. Stop. Donna MH302, thank you so much. John says happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Madrosed channel.
You know, that thing's been up on the channel for weeks.
Oh, really? I just noticed it today. I just noticed it today.
I don't think it's today.
Well, it's around now then.
I think it was October.
Okay. Well, whatever. And Dawn also says, I've watched you grow up here. I know. Thank you so much, Dawn. Yeah, it's crazy that we've been covering this show. We've been watching since the beginning, but we started covering with season 8. And it's crazy to think. I look back and I see some
you were just a babe.
Some thumbnails from those videos. I think we've taken some of them down, but
have we?
Haven't we taken some down? I don't know.
Some weren't on YouTube.
Oh,
because
right.
Remember we were on that other platform?
Yeah, we were trying out a different platform for a while, but yeah, wow.
I think for 1 or 2 years we were on that other platform.
It's crazy to see how our coverage has evolved, though. I mean, we started this before I even had braces, and I was like, it looked like I was missing a tooth. I was like, Felicia. But yeah, it's crazy to look back, and a lot of times I don't want to.
You shouldn't.
Oh God!
I don't want to look back like 3 years ago.
I know. I'd like to think that we've come a long way and we've gotten better.
I hope we've grown.
Yes, I think so. But thank you again to Dawn. Autumn Pond, thank you so much. And Autumn says, Big and Little Edie were a perfectly hilarious choice. Oh, thank you. Well done, both of you. Thanks again for doing this, especially this season. You're very welcome. Yeah.
You didn't even eat a can of vegan tuna.
I know, right? We were a little bit nervous about doing the Big and Little Edie costumes because we didn't want it to look like we were like poking fun at them.
Yeah. They're just iconic.
Yeah. It was more of an homage, right? We didn't want to like make fun of them. So I hope that came across as an homage. But yeah, that's where we are. We've got the eviction tonight. So I hope you're all ready for that. I think Cerie's going to get a warm reception when she leaves.
I think I was ready for this season to end last month.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a 100-day season. It kind of drags ass at the end.
Did you explain what Cerie said about what it's like to be on Big Brother?
Oh, yeah. She was preparing an answer just in case Julie asks what it's like. And she was telling Felicia how it was very funny. I can't say it the same way that she did, but just the gist of it. Basically, like, okay, say you like your job. What's that? Say you like your job, and they're like, we're going to have you do your job every day, and we're going to set up a bed for you, backyard, blah, 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 everything you need. Yeah, you can't leave for 100 days. And she was going through how, like, you know, it's okay at first, and then,
you know, they have food, and they have all the comforts of home. They have a bed for you. But then you find out that everybody's trying to get you fired.
Somebody's a farter. Somebody wants to stop talking about themselves.
Somebody's taking all the food from the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Somebody's picking their nose and then touching the food in the cafeteria.
All that fun stuff. So we'll see. Maybe Julie's going to ask her that question. Maybe she'll be able to deliver this answer. But if she does,
I think
it's going to be a banger.
Julie is not going to be asking her that question.
You don't think so?
Because she knows the answer. Cerie is a raconteur, so it's going to take too long. And
I don't know.
Julie's all about, you've got 7 seconds to give me a response.
I would say yes for anyone else, but this is Cerie. So I feel like she might get a little more time.
Oh, you mean like Cerie after she gets evicted, not like the Julie check-in?
Yeah. I'm talking eviction interview.
Oh, yeah.
I think she'll get a little more time. I mean, they want to hear the comparison between Survivor and Big Brother for sure.
Well, I think if she pairs it down, they'll be okay with it. Like, they're going to say, all right, Julie's going to ask you this question.
We'll see.
You gotta pick it up, sister, because you know it's just gonna be too long.
We also will get to see what's going on in the jury house tonight, so that's exciting.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to that, right? Because we haven't gotten a taste of that yet.
Is Jared gonna be in the audience?
I don't know, but Wendy,
an audience?
I think so. Yeah, Wendy will. Thank you so much for the super chat. Wendy says, "Oh hi, hello,"
hi.
Thank you as always, Wendy.
Hello.
Yes. All right. So we're going to call it there. We will be back later to talk about the eviction episode. So thank you all so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And until next time, much love. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.